Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with Bruce, who hasn't been on the channel for a little bit, but he's back with a TCG exclusive deck, you know, like we know him. Yep. So you played the Beast today. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so it's a new deck. It shows a lot of promise, has a lot of extent. It has a cool boss monster. So yeah, I wanted to try them out, see what I would change or what might be good for the future. But yeah, so I took them for a spin and
we've been talking a lot about this deck. We both kind of have the same conclusion. There just have to be more Beetrooper cards, specifically spells and traps.
Yeah, I think that's really.
But for now, from what I've seen, the deck is getting more and more popular. It's doing some cool stuff.
Yeah,
it has some nice combos.
Yeah, maybe we can offer a few, but
all right. Let's take a look.
So I played 3 of the Scout Bug. Really good starter. Like it locks you into insects, but it's like the
entire deck is insects anyway.
Yeah, the entire deck is insects, but it's also like the guard dragons, where it's only if they are face up on the field, so you just link them off into a insect link that doesn't lock you into it, so you are basically never really hard locked into insects, so you can do some pretty cool stuff with that. Triple skill bomb, but this is like the Kagamusha Knight of the deck. It's really good for chain blocking stuff, so you normal summon, chaining 1, chaining 2, makes you safe from a couple hand traps. It's really nice. It has a little bit of a disruption effect, so if you can end on it, it's nice. And then 2 of the Sting Lance. Sirs. This is one of the cards that I might bump up to 3 because it's also like a pseudo hand trap, and yeah, the access to the spells or traps really makes it a good card.
Yeah.
So that's
all the Beetrooper monsters.
Yes, that's it for now because we don't have more. Yeah.
Next set.
Insect extenders, and the best ones in my opinion are the Battle Wasps. So triple sting the poison, triple pin the bullseye, really good for overtime.
Yeah.
Triple twin bow the attacker, just a free special summon, but locks you for insects for the and then 1 rapid fire. Yeah, you don't want to really like open these cards. Maybe if your hands are awkward, you play towards it, but you basically want to extend towards your plays.
Yeah.
A bit more. Yeah, these are just better because they are like pretty resilient to hand traps, so you can keep on extending where like there are other insect engines that people play, but like I feel like they lose to hand traps they want.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 Battle Wasps. And for the broken card in the deck, triple resonance insect. I've seen people call this like insect Benton, and they are definitely not wrong. This card is not once per turn. You resolve its effect like 4 times in a turn. It's actually insane.
Nice.
And to go with the resonance insect for its second effect, we play 1 Goki Ball. 1 is enough. I usually try to recycle this back with 1 of the Sting Lance, so I definitely don't think you need more copies of this.
All right. Looks solid.
And for the search targets for these cards, we do play 1 Doomdos, Sir, a Kaiju, a Contact C, a Retaliating C, and an Astecapede. So yeah, these 2 are just mainly.
What's that? Really difficult.
Astecapede, the Worm Warrior.
All right.
Basically, they're like chaos monsters for insect. This just needs to banish 1 insect from grave, and this needs to banish 2. So they're just extenders, but they're really good because they trigger the second effect of resonance insect.
Yeah.
I decided to play 1 Kaiju in the main because probably people still don't like. It's just a new deck, so people don't know what's coming. So you play 1 of the insect Kaiju. Juice. Commangus is also an option, but I think like you might run into a barrier statue of the winds of the storms.
Yeah.
This is good for that. And these are just like 2 really broken hand traps for certain matchups, but they are searchable, so I don't think you need to play more than 1. Yeah. But if they come up or you see them, like they can just steal games for you. Triple Ash just as generic hand traps.
It's not an insect.
That's not an insect, so we don't. Like it's just good against everything. Like that's the only thing I think this deck struggles a lot with. It has a lot of interaction for monster effects, but like not really for spells and traps. So you want some extra defensive cards that just can hit everything. One of the field spell. Yeah, like you don't have a lot of Beetrooper by this playing more at 1 at this moment, but it's very searchable of the Sting Lance. So I don't think 1 is enough. Maybe if we get more Beetroopers, you might see this go up because it's like a once per turn type of reborn, which is really nutty. Yeah, call by cards nuts. Triple prosperity. Yeah, you don't really draw, except for maybe the Insector Link effect, but like you don't really need that. And it's just to make sure that you can either extend through hand traps or end on a better end board because of some card.
Yeah.
So one of the counter trap. This is really good card. Like it's like Settlement Great Roar. It just resets itself, but yeah, like it keeps coming back. If you can simplify the game state, you have towers and this, and you're just basically guaranteed to win. Triple Imperm, and because we only play 5 spells, you can play the Imperial Order without any doubts.
Nice.
And that's mainly what we do. We try to combo and keep prosperity for last and hope we can dig for this. So you can steal easy games.
Solid. For the extra deck?
For the extra deck we play triple Armor Horn. This is additional normal summon for insects and can special summon itself back from grave by banishing 3 insects, so it triggers your resonance insect and you're gonna keep on extending. So yeah, this is like really good. You usually summon 2, but yeah, sometimes the 3rd maybe comes up and you have prosperity. So.
Alright.
2 of the big boy. This is like Dragoon without its like broken effect. It just cannot be targeted, cannot be destroyed.
It's like Dragoon, but then entirely different.
Yeah, well, it's a 3k towers, like some decks just cannot deal with that. So that's nice. And it just special summons Beetroopers from the deck, so you can keep on extending your board or making sure you're set up. Or it boosts the deck, so you can just get over a lot of stuff easy. So yeah, really good. I played 3 of the Insector Link.
3?
Yeah, this might be a bit on the big side, on the large side, but I just haven't found myself in a situation where I was like summoning something different. So I just, okay, maybe I will.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was like, mostly I just ditch 1 for prosperity, so I still have 2, so I can endless loop on resources. But this could definitely go to 2 if you want to play something else.
Yeah.
That's it. I played 2 of the Sephirim. This card is really good because it just makes sure you have Link 3 that doesn't lock you into insects. So we're gonna go to that with our big boy access code, and it just revives like the lower insects, which also have interaction in this deck, like Sting the Poison, which is still a monster effect negation, and it's like really good because on summon it has an effect. So mostly what you do is you use Peak of Elena, equip some resonance insect from your deck, and then link it to this boy, so you can chain block the resonance insect by just chaining 1 resonance, chaining 2, this 2 counters, and so your resonance insect is safe. This card also just a generic insect that doesn't lock you into insects, so you can extend plays. 1 Phoenix. Yeah, we don't.
Just in case.
Yeah, like I said, the deck has a lot of interactions with monster effects, but not really a lot with spell traps. So you want to have this, and same goes for this, so you can play through. And then the last card we play in the extra deck is Cicada King. This is a really neat card. Like it's mostly used as interruption, but in some hands you can negate your own pin the bullseye, so you can actually use it as an extender.
Alright.
While still having this on the end field, so that's really good.
Alright, and for the side deck?
For the side deck.
These are all cards we know, probably.
Yeah, these are cards we know.
Nip.
Trip on the Beetrooper.
Big Rock to smash insect.
Yeah,
more insects.
More insects, like these are searchables. It's nice. Like I said, bad matchup against back row decks, so we play a lot of.
Shout out to the final match.
Yeah, shout out to the final match. Yeah. Yeah, you need these cards against like Guru or Eldritch or other like really back row heavy decks because you're not gonna like, win from them. And because the deck's all insects, we side triple rifle.
All right, solid. All right, a solid second place.
Yep.
Only losing to Raphael Neven, which happens. But, all right, solid deck. Waiting for more support, but until then, people still keep innovating this. So yeah, we're gonna keep on the grind and see more of you in the future. Thank you for the deck profile.